What interesting stories do you have to share, to tell, to show, to remember? I was listening to a broadcast of the Opie and Anthony show with Bill Burr and the guy Mike Rowe, the guy from Dirty Jobs. And Bill Burr made a statement of, man, you must get really bored talking at a party when someone tries to tell you a story and you attempt to figure out which ones you should tell. I've experienced enough interesting things in my life that I could enjoy the comfort here. In the back of my mind, rewind and relive some memorable moments. And I mention this because there are a lot of squares out there. There's nothing wrong with being a square, but I'm gonna say the bunch of lame squares that are like, they say things like, that's not a real job. When are you gonna get a real job? Don't you get bored? How do you do that? But not in the sense of wonder, but in the sense of, how do you do that? And I know that in order for me to travel to more places, to newer places, I need to have more stuff and newer stuff to show. I'm not gonna be there as some fucking lame punk. Show up with a fucking tourist camera. Oh wow, look, a selfie. Let me take a selfie. Let me take the selfie stick. And just be an observer. No, not me. Not me, man. Let's see, an interesting story for me. In no particular order. I remember one time driving, I think it was driving into Nevada or into Oregon, I forget which part. But I was coming across a lot of green. And I had seen traffic up ahead. At least a truck up ahead, then a car, then a truck. And at nighttime in unknown roads, yes, I am following the speed limit. Don't know how sharp turns are or what's laying ahead around the corner. So going within the speed limit. And I see that there's something that gets silhouetted with the high beams of the road of the vehicles in front of me. And as I'm walking, as I'm driving, I see the silhouette, and it's this white chick, sexy, gorgeous legs, nice tan over on her short shorts. I think she had a fanny pack on. And it was probably around 11 at night, late. And I just thought the horn dog in me was like, yeah, this is fucking, that's like a nice piece of ass. Let's take her, let's go fucking see. Let's see what happens. I should pull over. But the Marine Corps in me said, could be a trap. You don't know, carjacking have friends, have contacts on the side, don't know what's on there. Move on. And yeah, I just kept on going. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. And one time driving through Arizona, I had just gotten gas and I was coming back onto the highway. See, big, bald motherfucker. Fucking massive. I'm gonna say at least 6'3", at least, man. Not weighing less than 200 pounds, not weighing less than that. Big, massive motherfucker, and he's just walking along the emergency lane with his thumb showing, you know, for hitchhiking. I'm thinking, fuck no, man. This guy will crush me like a grape. Another time where my Marine Corps instinct kicked in. This one was real. This one was something bad, and it could have been a tragedy or hell, but it just made it into kept it as a bad moment, uncomfortable moment. I believe I was driving from Amarillo to Dallas, and I saw on the GPS of taking a 2-lane highway, quickest route to get there, and so it was not a main highway, it was just, I guess, a back road, you could say. And I'm on it, and I see no cars going my direction, just cars coming from the opposite direction and highlighting something up ahead. Thinking, is it ox? Bison on the side? No, a cow? What is it? Got no idea. But me being cautious, I just let my my foot off the gas and let the car go to let the car run with the momentum. And I see that it's a vehicle on the side, and it's got a big silhouette, and eventually it has a big silhouette because as I'm coming up to it, the trunk is open, and there's a guy, I want to say at least 5'11" tall, with his hood on, with his hoodie on, and the hood on top of his head, arms crossed, one of his legs on the back bumper, looking down. No hazard lights are on with this vehicle that's pulled over, and me, I'm thinking, now this is a great position for an ambush. I'm on a straightaway. Your target's on a straightaway. Easy shot, especially if you're familiar with your distance. The winds were calm. Great shot for the driver or the tire. Easy shot. But as soon as they pass by this car, the dude runs to the side of his vehicle. And no, I don't lose control, panic, and speed out. No. I accelerate calmly and zigzag from the left lane to the right lane through the emergency lane. left, right, left, right, left, and get out of there. Not immediately, but at an increasing pace. Should there be a shot coming? Should there be an ambush? And even if the car was to come towards you, and just thinking, well, we're gonna have to play chicken. I'm gonna have to reverse it and crash head on, because vehicles I believe, are more adjusted for head-on collision than side impact. So I'll take my chances there. I was already running in the back of my mind. But who knows, maybe the dude was burying some trash out there, right? And that woke me up because I was on the road for a while, so I'm thinking, But I kept at it. Stopped over at the next gas station just to hydrate, rest under some light. And see if I was followed, and ram the car into whatever the hell was following me, if it was a threat. Fuck it, man, I'd rather destroy the car than become a victim. One time I walked into a tattoo shop. I want to say, I think in El Paso. And it's rare that I ever want to just crack a bottle across someone's head, but the tattooer just came out with a real cold glare. It's prison tattoos. But I could just sense the bad in them, man. The evil in this motherfucker. And people that know me know that I don't use those, that when I say shit like that I say it based off experience, because of the people that I ran into in my life, throughout my life. It's got a real bad vibe from that motherfucker. I've had people look at me like, what do you think you are, traveling so much, driving so much, going here, going there? You're not cool. I could do that. I could do that too. I haven't looked at the collection of my work. That's it. I'm thinking, motherfucker, that's it. I'm thinking, look at your portfolio, dog. Where have you gone to? Where have you traveled? Oh, I've traveled all of that over a weekend. Fucking, man, dude. And I mention this because I don't want you to be one of these fucking lame fucks that looks at someone else with envy or jealousy. Oh my goodness, you go here. I want to go there. You can go there, you fucking motherfucker. You can. Oh, well, I don't have a car. Take the fucking bus and get the bus schedule, man. Check into a cheap-ass motel and, start building up your endurance even before the trip, and pace yourself walking, power walking, and just go there. It's cheap, man. If you want to go somewhere, it's cheap. You could go on the bus, or even upgrade to the train, or upgrade to the airplane, man. I do want to do a train ride just to see America that way, but yeah, man, don't. And for me, luckily, luckily was my curiosity that was still says, I wonder what's over there. I wonder what's in that city. I wonder what that looks like overseas. I think I'll go. And I did it, man. And I'm thinking of some of the fucking weenies that I went to high school with, who are all professional, who are, we did it, we made it, we didn't waste our life, we didn't, we're doing something. We're influencing the next generation here. We're showing them, okay, let's say I have a kid and a son. Wow, teacher, you're so smart. So you're teaching now straight out of university? Straight out of that? You went to university straight out of high school? Cool. Now what have you done in life? Where have you gone? Like, you're showing us, you're reciting to us information from the book, but where have you been? What stories do you got? Well, one day, I went like 12 miles away from my home and went to an art supply store, and I found a cool pizza parlor. Oh, and I found parking. It's like someone was leaving, and they still had 38 minutes left on there, so I used it and I saved some money, and I thought, what a lucky day. And then the pizza that was next door, New York style, the best, the bomb. Wow, mister. Yeah, I know that place. I know that pizza place. I know a better spot. I've traveled there and further. Wow. That's it. So what else can you tell us? Because I'm thinking about becoming a teacher, but it seems like, I don't know, what do I have to teach besides shit from a book? And now I'm going to break away into my own story here, where this drawing channel is brought to you by a high school diploma with one semester of a drawing class, man. Courteous teacher. And I'm fortunate to have had such memorable people, strong people, courteous people, loving people in my life to have kept me on the straight and narrow. Even when I thought of not being able to make it, of doubt. Is it possible? But yeah, do you want to be there? You want to be that fucking lame teacher? Oh, but now you got a retirement, you got a 401k, you got a union, You're good. You get a discount on buying a house. Where do you know? How do you know? How would one know where home is if they haven't traveled? But that's my thought. How would you know? How would you know? With my travels, 100 plus cities, towns. I can think of a few places that are incredible, man. Incredible. Yeah, but you know, I could just stay here in LA, you know. Nothing's better than LA. Man, you need to see the world, buddy. There's a lot of shit out there. You know, and there's nothing wrong with being a teacher. Zero, 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 zero. But what, you know, what are you gonna do when the student tells you, "So what have you done? How do you do it? What keeps you inspired? Who's your teacher? Where have the greatest lessons in life come to you across?" And yeah, man, it's I want you to think about that. You know, question that. You know, again, let's just imagine my YouTube channel. All right, guys. So today I was at Taco Bell. Oh man, we had a busload of kids of high school football team come by with the cheerleaders and going the jocks. Oh man, it was a madhouse. I had to make 99, and then it was 101 bean burritos. My goodness, they were hungry. Man, I just turned on that grill, opened up those bags of beans, and wow, made it happen. You should have seen the line. Wow. And yeah, that's it. And no, and there's nothing wrong with working on Taco Bell. No, nope. Nothing wrong with capitalism and earning an honest buck. But that's if that's what you want to do. You know, if you own the franchise or if you want to own a franchise, awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you for just saying what you want to do and using the tools of capitalism. Making yourself grow, making yourself consistent, being productive, spreading that that will with other people who need to be inspired, who you will show that you're just a normal person with consistent behavior and you're making shit happen, and it's no fucking miracle. It's just hard work, taking action, decisions and choices, and pushing through with them. It's no miracle. So yeah, there's no fuck no. Awesome. No, don't think that I'm talking shit about earning an honest buck. No. I just want to remind you guys, everyone out there, just that there's a lot of stuff to do and to pursue it, man. Just pursue it. So you'll die one day when hopefully you're 101 years old and be like, oh my God, I'm glad I had that diary. I'm glad I made that YouTube channel. I'm glad I started that business. I'm glad I had children. I'm glad I adopted. I'm glad I passed the information on. I'm glad that I will inspire those, some who haven't even been born yet. Wow. Wow. What a life. What a life. What a life, man. And, even for me, I get a little emotional with this because, I, out of all the amazing things, a couple bad things too, I would have never gone through if I hadn't, if I would have said, oh, the danger, if I would have been like Shaggy and Scooby, no, just been scared and been frightened. Fuck that shit, man. Overall, no excuses. Make it happen. Go forward.